Hello, welcome to What Would Aaron Do? Today, what I gotta do, the family's up at camp because it's warm. It's gonna be hot as a firecracker the next couple of days. And what I gotta do is, while they're gone, I'm gonna put the air conditioners in. I wanted to show you guys, this is another What Would Aaron Do? So, air conditioners are a pain in the butt to put in. You know this, right? So what I came up with is it's pretty straightforward. It's a piece of it looks like 1/2 inch, and this is pressure treated plywood because this is what I had, and I attached 2x2s all around the perimeter to give it some rigidity. I tried it without the 2x2s, and that was wicked sketchy. So this guy fits right into the window, and I'll show you where it mates up with the window, and the air conditioner slides right into the hole. And this is very rigid. It's strong. It holds it in well, and I don't have to mess with those ears that open and close back and forth. So, and that what I do is I put a little bit of it's like a sealing tape. Like if you have drafty window, you put the tape over it and it seals it in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start putting it in, and I'll this should be a quick video, and I'll show you how it all lines up. So every window is a little bit different. This window, as you can see here, has this piece of, actually it sits in this groove. There's 2 grooves, and with the plywood will actually sit inside of this groove. So it's actually quite strong because you got a lot of weight forcing the air conditioner out. So this guy, I have no name for it. It's pretty much just it's a fixture or a jig or an insert. And that will tuck right into place like that, right? Super easy. Close the window down on top. Like I said, every window is different, but that will slide in super easy. Now, moving forward, of course, these are straightforward, just your air conditioner. So what I had to do here is, of course, you take the sides off, and I left the screws in because I don't know if I'm ever going to need the sides in or what, but I left the screws in. At the bottom of these things, flip this up a little bit. There are these feet, and I left those feet in because what works really well is if you can put them in, you put the air conditioner in, and you get the plywood on this side of the feet. So now when it's in there, the force is pushing this way against the plywood, and you've got this part here pushing against here. What it does is it kind of locks itself into place, and it doesn't have much wiggle. It's a little tricky, but what you got to do, it's pretty straightforward. Let's just get this thing rocked in. You got to have it tilted forward so you have plenty of clearance to get up over those brackets. So I thought I was going to be able to get this whole thing in here without moving the toy chest, but I figured it's a little bit easier if I get closer. I'm tall and I can get the leverage to move it, but this is just, I'm going to be a little bit more straightforward. So let's get this air conditioner in here. This is usually a lot quicker than putting out those wings. You just gotta make sure you don't trip over the cord. And you're gonna find out where those little brackets are at the bottom. Line them up with the wood. Just pick them right up over those brackets. And set the air conditioner right into place. Boom. And now it's in. Now we just use a tape's called Frost King. It's made by the company. It's for insulation. I think maybe mostly for cold air. It won't leak in through your windows. Oh my God, I have a little bit left in my pocket. I think I might have enough to do this. But what the great thing is with this setup, of course you don't have to set the wings. It's in there really strong because you've got this metal rigid. You've got this twist forcing in on the bottom, up on the top. It's kind of locked in. You got a 1/2 inch plywood, and you got 2x2s. It makes it really rigid. And with those, the other ones with the wings, they let light through. So if you have kids who like to get up super early in the morning, this is probably better. Now you can fix these up, decorate them any way you want. You can even have the kids help. I bet you that'd be a kind of a fun project, and you'd always know which one goes in the kids' room. You can paint. I've always thought about putting in maybe some wood or some other panel that will fit over this, but you'd want it to be removable. You put this into place, and then you put the panel over so it looks nice. You know, when it's an inexpensive pine panel or something, you could just attach it to. Maybe even some cheap flooring. So it's just clear Frost King tape. I know it's pretty exciting watching me tape here, but I just want to show how easy it is. Now, depending on how you cut, some of my cuts are better than others, but you oftentimes don't even need to run a piece of tape underneath. I do. Well, maybe I don't. I don't think I have enough tape to do it, but I'll do some of it. I'll get some more tape and finish the rest later. But what it will do is it'll help to keep the really, really small bugs out. You can put it, you can use masking tape. People always have used duct tape to seal them off, but that will leave a residue on your window. So that's it. It's pretty straightforward. Unplugged in. Oh, this one's got a funny button. This is turned on now. And really, it took more time to get this up from the cellar than it did to actually set in, and that's why I made these. I wanted this to be easy every year, because you gotta carry up a couple flights of steps, you gotta set them in. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and keep an eye out for my next one. Please remember to subscribe.